really lived in. I'm trying to put clamp shit in
Hey,
this
you
one.
could,
Okay, hold on.
might get one.
This might be. I'm gonna have to make
Hey,
an adjustment in a second.
there you go. Hey, believe it or not, if you speak, if you speak Spanish, then hey, you were like, oh, okay, I don't have to teach. You already know the basic. Yeah.
Hold on, don't give it to me yet.
Man.
Okay, we locked
Right.
in. Damn. Okay. They're low overalls. Like they're really low. Yeah, that's my favorite thing to do. Like drive it like this. Yeah, like either to attack the rim or dish it and then go straight to the rim. Like dish it and cut. Yep. Like when you got a teammate that know when to throw it to you, is nothing better than that. Damn, why the fuck did he run right at me, bro? Like I fucking got bumps. That's why I hate
Hey,
playing with bimbos that fucking sit in the paint. Like stop being a fucking retard. Yeah, like these dudes are fucking bimbos. Like look at how they're just sitting down there, man. I hate playing rec with teammates that do that shit, bro. Like I hope so.
His controller died. Bro, oh, my fault, my fault, my fault, my fault, my fault.
It's cause of how they're swarming. Yeah, they're swarming because them dudes are just sitting it down low on the block. Like they're just sitting in the same spot. They're probably not even gonna move, and that's what I hate. It's like the offense. It's hard to play offense when you can't fucking shoot the ball.
Fucking dunk on. Good shit, Jalen.
Yeah, those team we're playing against is lower overall. Like they're just as low, if not lower than us. Damn, you just gonna have to step up. I mean, them motherfuckers literally don't move. Clamps. I tried to get to you, nigga. I couldn't pass. Hopefully them niggas hold L too. Dang, okay, they got it. Mm. Glad they actually hit me up when I did that. Okay. Mm. Damn, that's crazy. Shit. Complete. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, they hold. Thank you. I don't either. It's kind of like how they couldn't believe mine got through when I bounced past that mug. I thought dude kicked it for a second. But it, like when I saw it in your hands, I was like, "Ooh, they actually got it there." Cause normally they don't never let me get that. I ain't gonna lie, they bigs is kind of ass too. I ain't gonna lie, they team ass though. Like we got the better team. We're supposed to be blowing these guys out. But oh yeah, Jose, shoot that. Okay, now we got this time to pull away. Oh, my bad. I kept hitting square. My bad. I forgot you're shooting guard. I'm small for it. My bad. It's the wrong button. Yeah. Man. Facts. We're gonna be better. Man, yeah, facts. Don't let us get a picture throwing that mud. Don't let us get a little Paul Skeens. Damn, get out of the paint. These just sit in the paint, man. That's what makes it so annoying. Like they just sit there.
Hey, do
Damn,
y'all
got
have
me.
the hooded guard on? That little arrow?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say sometimes it switches. I ain't gonna lie. To be fair, I don't even think Wemby's really a true center. I think he just so happened to grow that tall. Yeah, that's the thing. Damn, I really should have took that shot. Damn.
was wide open.
Not bad. Good shot. Oh, I thought you were gonna shoot three. Good shot.
I mean, I wasn't expecting it like that.
No. And he got 3 blocks, and honestly, 2 of those are mine. But they took them from me. Man. Damn, I couldn't do nothing, bro. Damn. Like, I sure couldn't pass that motherfucker. They wouldn't let me pass that motherfucker till I stepped on the damn out of bounds line. I think each other. They didn't give me the damn block. Bro, I'm not getting any of my blocks. They're giving him all my blocks. Like, dude, he's getting all of my shit. He ain't getting the snatch like John Collins.
Oh, that should have been this.
That's crazy. I would say that's crazy he didn't pass that. I just can't get the fucking space. I like to shoot it. Like, I be needing fucking space. So is he gonna pass it, man? Clamps.
Oh.
Ringing off on the plug twice. Steady calling, I ain't calling back. And one.
Hey, one. That's what we call trash. I think they're the trash people.
Good save.
Oh, snap. That took too long. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was my fault.
Damn.
Shot. Appreciate that assist. Yeah. Hey, man.
I tried to take a charge, and I didn't get it. Yeah. Nah, he ran me. I set a screen on him. He just straight up ran me over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Oh, brother. Fuck. Oh, shoot. Yeah. I gave a little bit too bad.
Man.
Oh, he took my shoe.
Mm.
Fuck.
Sure.
Damn, I just got my takeover. Now I gotta earn that shit back. Like, it should, like, at least let you get it. I barely got it. Oh, oh, here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go.
They made him throw it at the backboard.
Oh! Dude, I was not trying to do that. As you, come on, bro. Like,
Damn.
stupid.
Good one.
Wait. Oh,
Oh no,
hey.
I tried to dish that, I ain't gonna lie. I was not trying to shoot that at all.
Oh, why you guarding me like that? Damn, I'm not expecting that. Oh, dang.
Yo, no. He got fucking contest on that shit. That's bullshit. I did too.
That's exactly my.
Oh, I was trying to get you a
Oh,
screen.
this shit right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's you. Oh, it would.
That's why I say I don't really like how they had the meters because that shit it'll be green as hell and then all of a sudden everything will go away. Damn, man, making big shots. Man.
I think
Yeah.
y'all grabbed the angle. Ooh, and I got
I
my
ain't lie, I
takeover.
thought the
Thank God. At
Papa
least
had it. I ain't gonna lie.
hey, you getting your assist. Getting your assist. Looking like Chris Paul. Man. Oh, yeah, Jalen.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, Jalen. Okay, Jalen. Let me see
Oh,
that
my
shit.
bad, nigga. I thought you were coming straight down the paint.
Oh, yeah, good shit. Oh,
Good rebound. You got it. You got it.
you said. I'm not getting this over.
Damn, he threw
Oh,
that
what the
wild ass
fuck?
pass. He threw a wild. He was trying to hit his homeboy up, and it was didn't work. Definitely didn't work. Damn.
Stop shooting.
Yes, sir. Give me that. Give me that. Give it here. And yes, sir. And I'm gonna win the jump ball too. Damn.
Damn, damn. Jalen was so confident too,
That shit
though.
crazy. 'Cause I did it. You got it.
Yeah.
Man, they said you not getting that double double. Uh, I got you back. And now you got it.
Who's player of the game? Oh, the center.
That's bogus. That's because he had a
It should
double
have been
double.
me,
He
bro.
stole all my blocks, bro. He
39,
got 6 blocks, and
39
damn near
points.
all them
39
hoes was
points.
supposed to be mine. Like,
It
I
should have
hate that
been
they
me.
gave him all of my blocks, bro. Like, that's some bullshit.
Oh, he's still playing with these dudes or we're back now?
I guess we could play with them since, man, I don't see why not. I mean, we did win. Now, if we lose the next one, yeah, fuck them.
Jalen, until your season or level 5 on the rep when you get that left.
I have no clue.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie. There'd be a lot of baddies working at places like Home Depot and Lowe's. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I work with a few cougars. Like, I ain't gonna lie. They bad as shit. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of them that's bad IAs, but there's a lot of them that's bad cougars. Not gonna lie. Man, shit, it could be both. Ah, my shit lagging. My shit lagging hard. I don't know what's going on. Damn, my shit completely froze. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yep, it booted me. I already knew it was gonna boot me. I knew it was gonna boot me because that shit completely froze and it didn't go back to normal. I was like, fuck. But
Man. Oh, snap. I let him. Oh, fuck. That's crazy. My fault.
it's crazy
Ding,
that I should have
Spider-Man.
got booted out of that motherfucker, man. And the good here, boy Jay on. Oh, well. Jay on 2K. I know he on 2K. Oh, your other boy. Oh, okay, and your boy on too. The other boy, Griffin. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. I ain't add nobody this more. I ain't gonna lie. Man, he been uploading a lot recently though, cause he swear he getting that 100 upload this year. He probably hasn't, cause I mean, you can tell that nigga don't want to do that shit no more. He don't want to do it no more. It's getting to a point where you could tell he don't want to do it no more, and I hate that he's kind of forced to do it. Yeah, he just be doing it. Well, he don't do he don't he doesn't want to stop. You could tell the reason why he don't want to. He don't want to stop because he know everybody like him. Yeah, I think his fans literally the only reason why he's still doing that shit, man. Because I know he didn't want to. Man. So like his view numbers be crazy. Like I'm like, bro, them would be like 20 million, and I'm like, damn, people really want to watch this dude play a horror game. Like I'm like, he different. Yeah, yeah. Cause I looked at it in 2 hours, and that mug said 3.5 million views. I'm like, damn. But I think he just so burnt
I
out.
mean,
Like
if it's
theoretically,
working,
you
bro,
would.
if it's making you, if it's getting you fucking views, bro, then why stop, bro?
Well, the thing is with him, I feel bad because he feels like he has to do that shit instead of wanting to do it. Well, he doesn't want. I think the main reason why he don't want to stop is because people are gonna be like, "Oh, Corey only did it for the money. That's why he did it," or he came back just to make more money. That's because that's how people are, and I hate that people. I know, and that's what I can't stand about people. I'm like, bro, Corey is not worried about money. That's not why he makes videos. Like, I'm like, bro, half these motherfuckers that's rich as hell. Like, I hate when people talk about rich people complaining. I'm like, people y'all think are rich ain't really rich for real. Like, some people, when it comes to millions of dollars, like for instance, NBA player, they might make $60 million in a year, right? Out of that money, they're only getting 20 million of it, because the rest of it's taxed. I mean, yeah, 20 million is still good, but what people don't. Yeah, but here's the problem with it. Everybody knows you got it, and everybody's gonna feel like that you owe them. And I mean, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Like, I ain't saying you can't do that. I'm just saying it's the fact that you have to deal with that. Like, it's just the fact that you have to. Well, I mean, not yet. I'm saying when stuff like that happens. But let them hear about you becoming a millionaire. Watch how fast they come around. Hey, you my cousin. I mean, you might not give them nothing either. Well, I ain't saying you got to give them something. It's just the fact that they will be reaching out to you. Nah, I feel you, bro. I mean, I feel you because I'm kind of the same way. Like, I don't believe people should ask you for anything. And that's why, like, with me, that's why I kind of always wanted to be the rich family member in the family, because I knew for a fact if there's anybody that can deal with stuff like that, because me, I'm gonna be honest with you, money. If I was a multi-millionaire, I ain't gonna lie, everybody around me really straight. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'd just be blowing money on everybody else. I honestly, I'd probably give my family members, instead of giving them money, I'd give them a debit card. I'd give them each debit card connected to my account, and I'd be like, look, don't buy nothing stupid because I know exactly what you're buying. I tell them, I'm watching what you buy, and if you buy something I don't like, I'll sell it. Like, I straight up tell them, I sell it. Like I'd be like, yeah, you can get a nice house, nice car, but if you buying fucking Bugattis and shit like that, yes, I got a fucking problem. Because with my money, I'm not buying none of that. Like, and I'm not gonna let any of my family members or anybody close to me buy nothing like that, because I'm like, bro, that's money you taking away from my kids that I don't have yet. And I ain't gonna lie, I think about shit like that because I'm like, shoot, well, I ain't done it. Yeah, nah. No, I don't doubt it, because, like, stuff like that happens. Like, it gets. But you also got to think about it like this. Maybe he's not happy like that. Like, that's why I always say, like, think about it like this. A lot of people say they want to be rich and all, but I want to have my life together before I get rich. That way, once I get rich, yeah. But that's also, it also sucks for him, because if he picks the wrong girl, he could be, yeah, and he could end up like Shannon Sharp. and that's an. Well, I'm just saying, not like that. I'm saying, like, as in, well, my thing is the SA charges you could pull up. Like, he could easily. I know, and I know, but it's the fact that if he gets a girl for real, that could really happen to him. And I'm like, it's a crazy world we live in. And I mean, I wouldn't wish nothing like that on anybody, because I'm like, one, Well, it's mainly because I ain't gonna lie to you. To be honest, most of the people that are well, it's not only that either. Also, a lot of them they understand the type of girls that they'll get now. They understand that their popularity will play effect in it, and that's why a lot of them. That's why I say like with me, I ain't gonna lie to you. I tell a girl before, like if I was rich like that, and I was famous and I was a celebrity, I'd make her sign papers. I'd be like, look, but I'm saying what I would do, make them sign their papers. Like that way I can't get in no type of trouble. You gotta give them the papers. Cause I found out that's what Drake does when he messes with his females, bro. Like he'll make them little. Yeah, I know, but I'm saying when I heard about the way he does it, I'm like, bro, that's fucking genius. Because you're innocent every time when you do. I mean, I'm not a fan of him, but actually I ain't gonna say I'm not a fan of him because I do like his old stuff. His newer stuff, not so much. Yeah. But I mean, I will say with Drake, as much as I don't like him or his music, I don't necessarily have a problem with it because I mean, at least he's not rapping about shooting his own people. Like that's my only thing. What I hate about half these rappers. Yeah, I'm like, fuck it. If you do that, cool. She just wanted the money anyway. You saved me. You saved me. Yeah. Yeah. I say it like this. If I ever lost my girl to a rich dude, it is what it is. I just don't want to have a kid with a girl that I'ma lose. That's my thing. Yeah, nah, hell no. He already did. He paid it off. Like he paid off for like that child support. I'm sure she does, but I mean that's between him and her. And I ain't gonna lie. And that's what I don't like. And that's what I don't like about it is they don't make you pay for the child. They make you pay for that child's lifestyle and the mother's. Like it's more you gifting a baby mom. Yeah, it's more you giving that baby mom money. It's just more of her just taking money.
Because the mom is gonna be spending it no matter what.
And I mean,
and then
I get it. Well, no, she got $1 million for the 18 years. It was like almost $2 million for the whole, like, he paid it off. But, I ain't gonna lie, to be fair, he probably didn't even pay that shit either. It's probably the owner. Like, that's the one thing about a guy like Anthony Edwards, is his owner might have actually gave him that money to go pay her that and just so he wouldn't get any allegations so they wouldn't have to suspend him or nothing. Because, I mean, I know owners in the NBA would do some shit like that. Because $1 million to them is nothing. When you're a billionaire,
dude, that's crazy.
Especially when you got multi-billions, money is nothing to you at that point. Money is just something that you use. See, I did. But then I started thinking, knowing me, well, I just want to be, well, what I actually wanted, I kind of already got it. Like my family, we kind of got generational wealth, but it's not, it's in land. Like, my uncles, they literally bought 160 acres of farmland. Yeah, and what's crazy is my mom plans on buying a house like right across from them, from that area. And so that's even more land, and it's pretty much in the middle of nowhere. So it'll pretty much be us and nobody else. And that's where, that's where I plan on moving. It's in Bald Knob, Arkansas. I plan on moving there in the next 5 years. Because I ain't going to. Yeah, nah, I feel you, bro. Like, I don't like Arkansas that much, but the only reason why I'm going to settle for a Bald Knob is just because I'm like, yeah, nah. But I mean, that's fair. I mean, me, I always look at it. Yeah, no, you really could. I ain't gonna lie, that's a big thing that like I ain't gonna lie, that's like Georgia's probably a better state to live in. I'm gonna be honest with you. Than I actually no, it's no question. Yeah, I was gonna say it's no question. It's better state. Well, I was gonna say Alabama, like the state of Georgia, and also the fact that you're black in the state of Georgia, there's more black people there. Actually, I don't know. Actually, yeah, it's got to be. Well, I was gonna say because I think Georgia just has more. Well, yeah, that's fair. Because I was gonna say Georgia, I know they have like because the state is definitely bigger. Like the population in Georgia is definitely probably higher, just because of Atlanta alone. Yeah, I was gonna say Atlanta alone is probably that's like they say it's the population's in the hundreds of
Damn,
thousands,
maybe.
but I think it's at least 1 million to 2 million people in Atlanta right
Wow.
now. I think it's actually more. I was gonna say I actually think it's actually more than 1 million because they only like with the population sheets, they only count how many people actually live in Atlanta, like that got a license in Atlanta. They don't count people from other places and shit like that. And like the out of town areas, like the areas right next to it. Mhm. Well, I was gonna say, yeah, nah, that's how it is. That's how it is in a lot of places. Like, it's kind of like that in Texas. Like if you go to Dallas, yeah, because we play in Arlington, but we're called the Dallas Cowboys. But I mean, Arlington ain't very far. It's like right there. Like it's Arlington, Fort Worth, all of that area, Dallas, that whole area. It's really all the same. It's really all Dallas, but it's other city names. Like it's like some, like how Atlanta might be that city that's so big that the small towns outside of it kind of count as Atlanta too. Yeah. But I will say a lot of those big cities are like that though, where you don't find that many houses. It's mostly like apartments everywhere. Yeah, no, it's like that. Yeah,
Oh, that's early.
yeah, nah, for sure. Like that's no, I get the no. I will say, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. A city that I don't really like in Arkansas, but it's a really big one. Little Rock. I, I don't like it that much. I've been there a lot because when I was like, especially when I was younger, because when I was younger, I played AAU and we had games, Little Rock, shit like that. But I genuinely didn't really like Little Rock that much. It's nothing really there. That's why I'm like, people really like this place. I'm like, it's a trashy looking city. And I mean, nothing, like, I don't want to say it's a bad place to live. I think Memphis is a lot better. I'd rather live in Memphis. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no. But I mean, like Little Rock though, it has nothing there. Like when I say like, yeah, but it's supposed to be the biggest city here. But honestly, Jonesboro is probably my favorite city to be in Arkansas, bro. And I'm starting to not to even like Jonesboro, bro. That's why I kind of also want to move out because like the way Jonesboro is, the traffic, like Miguel, when I say that traffic, it's like 10 times worse than what it used to be. Literally, 10 times worse. Yeah. Well, no, I know it ain't the same because like I've been in Memphis.
But from being in that long, like 2003 or 5 or 10, dude, like it's just traffic got
like traffic. It's like
yeah. Or not only that,
and that's what I hate, and I hate it, bro, and I hate that. Like I really do. Like that is one thing that absolutely drives me crazy is the like when other people move in, because like now what's killing this city is the fact that they keep bringing these new businesses and they're building them everywhere, bro, and it's actually well no well it's not that, it's just they're literally like Hilltop, like what's crazy, Hilltop 15 years ago in 2010, it was nothing over here. Nothing.
It was
just houses. It's it's like where Darius and them lived? Like
no, you know where Brooklyn's at?
Well,
yeah.
It's kind of, but you keep going down that road. And basically, it was nothing but grass. It was nothing but grass. Now, it's like 20 fucking thousand businesses in this area, and I'm like, that shit's crazy.
Damn.
Like, when my uncles. So, like how you. So like where that farm is right next to the A-State campus. So like if you drive straight down that street and then you go around that big curve on Stadium to take you towards like Paragould, like when you go that way, like it used to be nothing. Like nigga, when I say it was nothing over there, like literally no businesses, no food spots or nothing. All of a sudden in these 15 years, I'm talking about it's nothing but shit over there now. Like it's not even open land no more. It is to an extent, but the problem is that the amount of people it draws. Well, no, I agree. But it's the way that they did it. They did it in a short span. And what it ended up doing, it ended up affecting the city to the point where we're not even, like Jonesboro, it has over 150, it probably has over 150,000 people now. And the problem is this city's not built to have that many people. Like it's not like, because we still got 2-lane roads. Like all the roads are damn near 2 lanes. Like 2 lanes on each side. And I'm like, bro, with the amount of traffic we got, it's slow. Like traffic is so slow. And I hate it. I absolutely hate it. If it was 3 lanes, we'd be okay. But it's the fact that it's not. And I'm like, and then when they were fixing on the interstate, it took them 7 years, 5 to 7 years to fix the damn interstate. And they didn't even add a lane to it. They kept them the same. I'm like, bro, it took them this long just to pave over it. I don't even know why they worked on it like that. Like, if it were me, what I would have worked on little sections at a time. Like what they did it wrong, and it took them way too long to get it. But I will say, like, Jonesboro, it used to be a nice place to live. I mean, it wasn't a bad place to live. Now this shit sucks. Like, I want to go to a smaller town in Arkansas. Well, maybe not smaller town, but smaller city. Because I ain't trying to go to no sundown town. Yeah, I mean, I don't doubt it. I ain't gonna lie. I really don't think Arkansas has... It's some, but I don't think it's as much as people would think. Because Arkansas is mostly farmland. Like, honestly, I done drove through probably 80% of Arkansas. Like, And I ain't gonna lie, most of it is just empty land that nobody's even touching. Besides like the big cities. You got the big cities and then you got the empty outside lands where the farmers are, like the factories and shit. There's hella factories here. Like hella factories. Like nigga, you know Alex Canizales? So he owns some land over there by the factories. And what's funny, he like his dad. He was telling me about when I first went to it and I was kicking it with him. He told me about how his dad made him save up $8,000. And when he saved up, he bought the land with it, bro. As soon as he bought that land, he bought it right next to where all the factories are. And what they were trying to do, like I was asking him, I'm like, do you plan on building on it? And he was like, honestly, I don't know yet. He's like, I was thinking about it though. But like what ended up happening, like literally, no joke, motherfuckers started like hitting them up, like the factory, like these owners trying to build factories. Yeah, they were trying to get them to sell it to him for like 40,000-50,000. And like he told him, nah. I'm like, I feel you, bro,
He's smart though
because he know he can make more. Yeah. Because he know if they offer you, well, the thing is, if they offer you 40 and 50,000 off the rip, that means it's worth more than that. That's why I say a lot of people don't really be thinking about it. Yeah, like I find it funny. LeBron, at the age of 17 years old, Adidas came. Yeah, I'm like, bro, that's crazy that he was even able to do that. And like literally, Maverick Carter. It was his friend Maverick Carter. Like Maverick Carter told him, yeah, Maverick Carter was like, nah, bro, if they offer you that right now, you worth more than that. Don't even take that. I say it like this: if I was one of those athletes and I could make NIL money, what I would try to do, yeah, that's why I say with me, what I would do, I wouldn't do it like that. I would never do it like that. Like, I want the money up front. Like, yeah, I was gonna say that. I remember there was an old lineman, he had got like a contract in Bitcoin. Like, he had got so many Bitcoins from him. Yeah, like, I remember Bitcoin. I remember when Bitcoin was like worth $7,000, like a Bitcoin. I don't remember that. I remember, actually, I take it back. I remember when it was 2,500. I mean, yeah, it was. Cause I remember in high school before I started working, when it was literally worth like $2,500. Like this dude was talking about how it was Bitcoin's worth $2,500. He's like, dang, that's a strong currency, because no currencies were like that. 100K. Yeah, it's worth over 100K, well over. And I'm like, it's pretty much only gonna increase, honestly. Well, yeah, it'll, but I'm saying like in the next few years, like it's only gonna increase though. Like with Bitcoin, one, because the American dollar already is losing almost all of its value. What was crazy is my mom's boyfriend, he basically he had a friend who ended up selling his Bitcoin. He made a few $100,000 from it because he had some. I mean, I get it. Well, that's what I'm saying. He did it when it was worth 100,000. That's what I'm saying. Like he made like a few hundred Ks off of it. Like he. I ain't gonna say it was recent, but it was when it was worth 100K. My mom was telling me about it. She was like, you got any Bitcoins? And I'm like, nope, I wish I did. If I did, I wouldn't have a job. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that's how I am. Yeah, but that's why I say investing in stocks, it's so rigged. It's rigged. Like anytime you bet on anything, it's rigged, bro. Because like it's well, that's why I say
Gonna
it's
have an
funny to.
interview in this.
You said what?
Gonna have an interview in the lobby, bro. Gonna interview this game.
Heck yeah. But I will say, like, I seen a dude, like, like with that stuff, like it's like what I always hate about betting is I realized something real quick when I had put like the first time I ever invested money into stocks, because I talked about doing that before this stuff was even famous. Like I always wanted to do that. Like I'm talking about when I first got a job. Yeah. Well, and that's what got me like. I know it. Like, like, like I got like $38 right now invested in these stuff, like in my stocks now, like total $38 total. I know you probably made good off that. Oh shit. What I hate, what I hate that I sold my Dogecoin way too early. Like when Dogecoin was first a thing, I got it now, I got it back, but I'm saying I hate that I sold it when it was first, like when it was like when it was less than a penny, and I had like literally I put $50 worth in that shit, bro. And like a week later, well, the thing is like a week later, that shit went up crazy, and I had made like 150 profit, and I cashed out because everybody said it was gonna drop. Like at that time, and it did drop at that time, so I was kind of glad I had took my money out, but it eventually went back up. Well, well, yeah, that's what I ended up doing. I ended up putting a little bit, but I'm saying I didn't put another 50 though. I just hate that I didn't hold my 50 that I originally put in there. If I would have held that in there, bro, because it actually got to the, yeah, because it was way less than a penny at that time, like way less. And I'm like now, and then I remember when it was worth like 4 cents per Dogecoin. I'm like, damn, this currency got way stronger, and it was a complete joke. Bing. Hey, that's triple dub. That's 2 times 2. Take it.
Oh, we have a Steph Curry build, bro.
Dude, I'm looking at my guy. Tell me why I was looking at the guy I'm playing against. Where I was thinking I was looking at him. I'm looking at my stats, and I'm like, dang, his stats look exactly like mine. Yeah, I know, and I'm like,
Oh shit.
yeah, that dude did try to make Kobe. That's an ugly Kobe, right? Yeah, that mother, that $5 Kobe, that $5 Kobe right there. that's that's yellow Mamba Kobe right there. That's not even black Mamba. That's yellow Mamba Kobe right there. And he got the number 24. Oh, they got Kevin Durant. I'm guarding Kevin Durant. I just realized my guy is Kevin Durant. Holy crap. He literally is. I didn't realize it was KD. He sure got KD face. Oh heck yeah. Curry, KD, and Kobe. Curry, KD, and Kobe all on the court together. Yeah, you know they. Hey, shoot, I should have put on my number 23. I would have been Bron in this motherfucker. And again, you should have put on 23. You would have been Jordan. Damn, KD. Damn, my shit lagged a little bit. Man. Game sure a little choppy. Come on, KD. You better guard up, KD. Guard the fuck up. Man. Like I'm LeBron in this motherfucker, man. And then Jose could be Mexican Jokic.
Funny.
I wonder who's the best Mexican hooper of all time. Like that's something I never think about. Jaime Jaquez? Nah, I'm joking. I said Jaime Jaquez. I'm just bullshit. Come on, KD. I'm on that. KD, I'm clamping that up. KD, it's LeBron, baby. That's clamped. Well, I was saying Mexican, like actual.
Like actual Mexican, man.
Yeah, nah. That is kind of crazy to think about. Like, that's crazy to think about. I ain't gonna lie, I hate that he ain't gonna start for us, but rightfully so, because our team, we're too loaded for him to start. No, it fucked me. Yeah, for him to start. I'm saying at the guard position though, we got three guys better. Like the three positions he could play, the point guard, the 2 and the 3. He ain't starting no Wiggins, Powell, or Tyler Hero. Oh, I forgot about Davion Mitchell. I wonder. Well, I'm curious how they're gonna do it now, because now we got Norman Powell. I wonder. Honestly, I think he starts over what's the name? Wiggins. I think Wiggins might be the guy coming off the bench if they start Davion. Honestly, I'm down with it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm down with it. Let's throw him in a package and go get Jamal Murray. Well, I don't care about defense when we get a guy like that. I ain't gonna lie. He'd be nice with us though, like, cause he's a bucket getter, and I think this is. Where'd he go, Wendell? Tyler Hero. Oh man, KD made that. But who are we talking about? Second best player? Nah. I think Powell, Norman Powell, because he was leading the Clippers in scoring. Well, okay. I thought you were just saying he was straight up. I thought you. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Tyler Hero definitely. Get that shit, nigga. Get the fuck out the paint, nigga. Shit. Yeah, we are. Let me lock the fuck in. That. Damn. Does he got 99 3 ball literally? Or?
I get the ball all late, but my first fucking shot.
Damn. That's gonna be tough to deal with. Oh, my one shot.
Oh yeah, let me see that shit. Don't fucking know. Oh God.
Oh, probably my fault. I ain't gonna lie. Damn, Steph. Fuck.
Oh. Oh my God, bro. Now my power is going away. Mexicans
Damn,
are
and
making
AI
fucking
is
noise.
making shots. That was AI that made that. That's the crazy thing about that. Kobe, you're not Braun. You're Kobe. You got to go to the mid range. Go to your mid range shot. I mean, he made one earlier. Yeah, he definitely got it. He got the Kobe jump shot and everything. Oh, that nigga shooting over those. Damn, I should have popped that. Oh no. Damn, they made me fucking do that bullshit when I was just trying to dunk it. Damn. Fuck, man. They did not match us up against the right team. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, them having Steph shooting those, man, like a 97 3 ball. Like, why couldn't he be on our team? Why couldn't we get Steph and KD? I'd have been perfectly fine playing a 4. Oh my gosh. This nigga literally pulling up from the logo. Like, this nigga Steph cooking. It's just the fact that they team is actually good. Like, that's not fucking fair. Like, my bad. It was late on the fucking pass animation. Damn. I didn't want KD to get that. I just thought he was gonna throw that hole to Steph. He quit.
I got still.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were shooting guard. My fault. Yeah, they was. They were definitely in the same crew. KD, man. Look at KD and stuff, man. It's just not fair. He's 7 feet tall. Man, they put us against real NBA players. Man, what the fuck is going on, man? Then they gave us this wannabe Kobe ass nigga, man, who ain't got Kobe mentality. He don't got no Mamba mentality. Call him the Anaconda, not the Black Mamba.
Damn. Oh no, bro. He has an Xbox, bro. He could be. He could be.
Yeah. I think that might be his 3 ball. He might have all legendary badges. I have to say he make that. If he make that, we just didn't fucking have a chance. I'm tired. My bad. My stamina was down. Sorry. I sold that one.
No, dude, he stepped out of bounds. He's not.
KD don't miss, man. How am I gonna guard this shit? Give us a T-Mac or something, man. Man. Give us a T-Mac and a Shaq. If they gave us a T-Mac and a Shaq, that's all we can ask for. Or give us a Joel Embiid, a guy that play back to basket and the 3 ball. Shoot that. Game bang! Just wild. Ain't gonna lie, yeah, I'm playing bad. 4 for 9. Yeah, I took way too many damn shots.
I'm playing bad, bro.
And I'm also clanking my hoes. Like I missed too many easy shots. Like them 3 balls. Like I hate. Why is the center guarding me on defense, but I'm not guarding him on defense? Well, he's guarding me when I'm on offense, but I'm not guarding him. No. Well, I think they all are together. I think they are because they got one AI. Damn. Like these niggas, and that's not a good shot by me. I ain't gonna lie, that's my fault. It just, man. Like this shit was ugly. Like ugly fast. It just wasn't fair though. Like the matchmaking was terrible. Like, come on, man. You gave these niggas literally Steph and KD, man. Like, we got to play against the 2017 Warriors, man. Like, what the fuck are we supposed to do? Like, man, we don't got a LeBron. How y'all gonna make us play the 2017 Warriors with no? Actually, I was over here talking about me, Bron. I gotta play the 2017 Golden State with the 2018 Bron. Like, fuck. No, I'm joking. I got my Kyrie. I got my Kyrie and Kevin Love. Nigga here, Kyrie, Jose, Kevin Love. It's just everybody else. We had fucking JR who want to pretend to be Kobe, and we got and then we got a bullshit ass Tristan Thompson. We got Ilgauskas. We got. Give me that. Man, going against the 2017 Warriors. Actually, no, we got LeBron. Yeah. Man. Damn. We
yeah, bro. I can't do nothing, bro.
We at least need a Rodney Hood.
Yes, bro.
Man. They got Sean Livingston off the bench with the AI. Actually, not the AI. That's Draymond. That's straight up Draymond right there. And then that nigga over there with the little face paint. The nigga with the face paint. That nigga right there, Klay Thompson. The nigga with the face paint is Sean Livingston. That's Sean Livingston right there. Or actually, no, that's Iguodala. That's Iguodala. Man, I'm putting us against the damn 2017 Golden State Warriors. Dude, that's crazy. Like, man, LeBron, how did you deal with this, LeBron? How? You're the GOAT. You're no question the GOAT. Like, fuck. Man, it's not even close. Jordan who? No, let me stop. But if we're being honest, Michael Jordan is not the greatest Michael of all time. If we're being honest. Michael Jackson is way better. Like, Michael Jackson is really the GOAT. That's really the GOAT. When people say MJ the GOAT, they talk about Michael Jackson, not Michael Jordan. I think guys got it confused. Man.
What about Michael B? Bro, he's a good
niggas
actor,
be forgetting about my boy Michael B. Jordan. That's the real GOAT. Like, man, y'all see him in them Creed movies? Hey, I think him in the Creed movies, he can take Bud. He can take Bud in the Creed movies. Man, them Creed movies.
Funny, bro.
And one. Man, that nigga rocking everybody's shit. He beat Jonathan Majors in that movie.
Stones,
like,
bro.
Just imagine beating a nigga like Jonathan Majors. You see how big that nigga is? Man.
Bruh.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know how LeBron did that shit, bro.
Man. Like, that's not even fair. And people say Mike could have did it. I'm like, if Mike could have did that, man, Mike is really the GOAT. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't even deny Mike the GOAT. If he could take the 2017 Warriors with his Bulls team, if he could beat that team, I would even say he's the GOAT. Like, if you beat the 2017 Warriors, you're the GOAT. Like, I ain't gonna lie. That 2017 team was way better than that 2018 team. That's why I see what LeBron and Kyrie was saying. Like, if they would have stayed together, they could have won another one. They would have won in 2019 for sure. They would have won 2019 if they would have stayed together. Because KD got hurt. Yeah, KD got hurt. Because I'm like, yeah, they not beating that Cleveland. Not with Braun and Kyrie. Oh, no. I tried to give it up. Bang. Who do you like more, Jeff Teague or Ice Trey as a point guard for the Hawks? No, loose stuff. What about Ice Trey or Joe Johnson? I ain't gonna lie. Fuck that. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. ISO the GOAT. ISO is the GOAT. Best. He's one of the best one-on-one players all time in the NBA. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga was a Razorback. No. Fortunately. Hey, shout out to the Razorbacks, baby. Woo, Pig Suey. And I'm fucking pissed off that we lost to Ole Miss. Man. Well, I mean, Scottie Pippen didn't even go play at Arkansas. That's the worst part about it. He played at UCA. Hey, Arkansas hoops getting better though. We got your boy Austin Reeves. We got Malik Monk. Trying to figure out that. I wonder, is there anybody else from Arkansas in the league? So we got that boy Jalen Williams, the good one, the light skinned one, the one that the Asian dude Dennis, the light skinned. Nah, he ain't good for real. The good one, the one that played at Arkansas. He got to play a little bit. He had a 3 in one of them games. Dominated. They couldn't stop him. Yeah, they couldn't stop him. They couldn't stop that boy. Said that. That's Asian dude Dennis. They know Asian dude Dennis. I ain't gonna lie though, when they started saying that about bro though, that shit had me rolling though. When they say he looked like light skinned dude Dennis. That was pretty funny though. You can't lie though. It's facts though. Oh no, they hold. It's supposed to be a dunk. Jose, money, bang! Come on, man. Hell nah, man. These niggas literally scored 100 with a minute left. Like, bro, they're gonna fuck around and beat us by 100. I ain't gonna lie. If they start beating us by 100, I'm quitting. I ain't gonna lie. We quitting out. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Same here. Oh my bad. I was trying to hold it. And what? I almost got an assist. These niggas hold me out of my assist. He was finna Luka that motherfucker, throw that rainbow up. I ain't gonna lie, for a second I thought you legit. Shit, we need more than that. Nah, we need Braun. Luka gonna kill us with his defense. Luka, they might get to 141 with Luka. Oh, he did that to y'all. Oh, I thought it was 73. Trey would have dominated. Trey would have been like, hold on, you scoring 70, I'm gonna score 60. Yeah, that kid KD was crazy. I couldn't pass. Damn, I was sure finna say I couldn't pass that motherfucker, man. Like they not up 50. Or actually up 60. Fuck out that boy Bimbo getting low, they playing limo. Damn, this nigga KD grabbed that. Like, thank you, finally. Like, why? Damn, it wouldn't let me foul either. I sure tried to foul this nigga. We calling timeout. Fuck these niggas. We getting a nice shot on the buzzer. I was finna set you that show coming for a screen for you. Them niggas quadruple team your ass. I was like, damn. Damn. Fuck up. That boy Bimbo getting low. They playing limo. But it felt like KD went for 50 on my ass, bro. That was really what it felt like. Man, that hoe better be good if it's shades like that.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, that was probably the last one.
Yeah, I sure think I played mine too. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, we
See
was
y'all
getting
later.
cooked. It wasn't just you. We was all getting cooked. I ain't gonna lie. That was BTA right there. That was prime BTA right there. Man,
I'll see you guys later,
they
though.
made me feel like I went from LeBron that game to a Draymond Green, real fucking fast. Actually, no, I went from LeBron to a 15th man on the roster. Man, I feel like Sharif Cooper right now. But hey, he wasn't good no more. Oh, I didn't even know that. I thought he played in the G League. Like, look, that's how much I don't keep up with the NBA. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I thought that dude was in the G League. I ain't gonna lie though. I will say, because that's what I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell Freddie though. Like, if you don't make it to the NBA, yeah, if you don't make it to the NBA, do not go to the G League. The G League is not a good development league. How many players? You know what's crazy? You know what's actually crazy? You remember J.B. Brown? He played for Denver. He plays for the Broncos right now. Like that dude, he's signed to the Broncos. Yeah, I know. And I'm like, bro, I was literally telling everybody when I first saw this nigga play football, I'm like, damn, that nigga really the best player on the team because he's more athletic than everybody. Like this dude, I'm talking about. He might have been. I just know that nigga was moving. Like I seen the way that nigga was playing, and it was his sophomore year, and I'm like, damn, that nigga hard. I just didn't like that they wasn't giving him his minutes that he should have been getting. He should have been starting, but they wanted to start Keandre. And I mean, nothing against Keandre. Like Keandre is solid. He knew the stuff, but they should have put JB on that field though. Him not getting on that field. It was Bowling Green. He went to Bowling Green. But I was like, Yeah, cause I ain't gonna lie, he was tough. Like he real deal tough. Like I will say, out of all, out of all him, yeah, like I ain't gonna lie. And I'm like, what's crazy? I had a cousin who should have been a pro football player. Like, I mean, this nigga literally was supposed to be a pro. It's just everything went bad. He went to the wrong college. Like, I told my dad, I told my dad, I'm like, really? I told my dad, cause my dad even said it. He was like, dude, if he would have went to Alabama or Ole Miss, he's in the NFL. He's playing on Sunday. And I'm like, that's honestly facts. With him, I don't know about him. Yeah, that was the problem with him. Honestly, Jordan, Big J little brother Jordan, BJ was okay at football. Jordan was actually the better football player. I ain't gonna lie, Jordan way better than him in football. Like Jordan, yeah, like Jordan was on that D line. He was like interior defensive lineman. They couldn't block him. Like he was that type of dude. He disrupted it. Like he played with my brother now, and like they had a nice D line. My brother now senior year. I'm talking about they defense really couldn't really be scored on. It's just they offense just didn't match. It didn't. But I mean that's always a problem in Nettleton though. Nettleton doesn't have good coaches. Like I find it crazy that my little cousin ain't starting, and he's better than the starting quarterback. Yeah, and I think it's crazy though, because I'm like, dude, my cousin ain't starting, and I'm like, bro, he better than the starter that they got. Like, literally, they played in a scrimmage game. They played in a scrimmage game. The starter didn't score a single point. They finally put my cousin in for the last drive, 3 for 3, like 70 some yards, because he launched one deep. Like he got the ball. And he said, you know what, I'm gonna get a touchdown. And he just launched one and he threw a nice ball, and dude got it, and he got a touchdown. I'm like, bro, that's crazy. Like, I'm like, and he's not the starter. Who? Yeah. I will say, like, my dad, like, it was funny, though, because my dad was telling me, he's like, dude, had you tried to play baseball, you would have been better than him. And, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't saying to be disrespectful. I definitely would have been. Just because I would have been able to hit the ball. That's the thing with me. My dad was going to use I was going to be a switch hitter. I was going to be a switch hitter, and I was going to be able to hit. It's just my dad, knowing my dad, he would have had me like on protein and shit like that, doing push-ups every day, just so I could hit that bitch even harder. Like just knowing my dad, because my dad knew what it took to get to a level like that. That's why I say like a lot of people don't understand, and this is why I don't like a lot of AAU basketball now, like and stuff like that. It's so corrupted. I don't like any of it because it's so corrupted. Well, yeah, it's because the parents is running it instead of it being coached. Like, and a lot of these parents don't know what it takes to be at a certain level. Like, and that's the thing. That's the one thing I do like about my dad. My dad, since my dad was about to play he was about to be in the minor leagues for baseball. So he actually knew, and he was an athlete his whole life. He knew how good and how hard it was to actually make it to be the top of the top. Like he knew how hard it was. Like with my dad was a really good basketball player. His basketball is probably his best sport. It's just the problem is he's 5'11". So he knew. So my dad, he always told me stories about how he had a high school teammate. Like he had 2 high school teammates that really should have been in the NBA. One of them ended up going to Ole Miss, and the other one ended up having to go to JUCO. Like and this was his best friend who passed away some years back. But like this is my dad's best friend. He told me about how this dude really should have been an NBA player. It's just stuff happened. He got caught up, and you know how life is. Life gets people like that. But like my dad was like, man, and also his mentality. He didn't have the mentality. He didn't have a dog in him. Like my dad was like, I was one of them kids. Like my dad always tells me about how he had a dog. Like if it came down to the last second shot, my dad was like, I ain't the best player, but I'm taking that shot because one, my dad was a shooter. Like he was one of them dudes. He was just one of them dudes that could score the ball. He was like one of them guards that like to shoot the ball. I guess it was just like the Michael Jordan prototype. I don't want to say Jordan Poole because he couldn't handle the ball like Jordan Poole. He was more of like my dad was one of them dudes. He was no. It wasn't that. Like my dad was really a two guard. It's just he was a two guard, and that style of basketball they played back then was a lot different. Like, no. No. My dad, he shot the three ball. That's what I'm saying. Like my dad was just a shooter. Like he was, he. I'm trying to figure out who I could perfectly compare him to. Like I don't. I was thinking more like, for instance, he was more like a. You see, I don't know if you saw how Ray Allen was. Like he was kind of like not actually as good as Ray Allen, not as good as Ray Allen, obviously, but he was like trying to. I want to say Miami, but that's the thing. I think he was more like Seattle Ray Allen because I'm like he was athletic. Like my dad wasn't a bad athlete, but my dad. He ran a 4.5 40. Like my dad, he was a multi-sport athlete, basketball, football, and baseball. He just what my dad was. Nah. Well, actually, I don't know. It might be what it is now. It might be, but it would have been higher though because he's a quarterback. Like my dad was a quarterback in football. Like my dad was a quarterback, shooting guard, and a outfielder. I'm pretty sure he was an outfielder in baseball. He might have been an infielder though. I don't know if he was second base or shortstop. He could have either been one of those too. But like what I find funny is like my dad was telling me, like I remember my dad used to tell me these stories about how he could have went pro. I used to never believe that shit. I'm like, bro, you're full of it. You just think you were that good. Because a lot of people say that they was that good, but they be capping. Like, you know how people say, oh, I almost made it to the NBA, but I got into some stuff. And I'm like, oh, my God. Well, it's like old heads. If you talk to an old head about basketball and they swear up and down Michael Jordan is the GOAT, they will literally tell you about how they were this close to making it to the NBA. But, oh, this happened to me. Like, I got caught up with the alcohol and the girls, and they kind of got me distracted. They always be capping like that. It's the same story. But, like, with my dad, I realized his baseball stories was real. Because, like, I went to this softball, like, event he had where he was playing, like, older men's league, softball league. And, like, my dad, no joke, he, on the first play of the game, he was the first hitter. He hit it. He had hit a single. He had ran to first base and pulled his hamstring. And he didn't play no more that day. They played, like, 7 games that day. And I was rolling. Like, I'm talking about that shit was hilarious. But like, what was funny is they had a nice team. Like they ended up winning the whole thing without my dad. And I was like, man, Dad, you said you was good. They won without you. And he was like, man, I'm the best player on the team. And I'm like, you ain't the best player on that team. They won without you. So what was funny is like, my dad went up to one of the players on the team, the dude who would dominate. He was like, I asked him, I'm like, who the best player on y'all team? He was like, your dad. And I was like, bro, that's funny as hell. But like, what made it even funnier was, like when I was in class one day at Nettleton, we had a sub, and the sub saw my last name, and he asked me who was like. He was like, "Do you know so and so?" Which he referred to my dad, and I'm like, yeah, that's my dad. He's like, dude, he's really good at baseball, and I'm like, yeah. He told me he almost made it to the minor leagues, but I told him he was full of it. He was like, nah, your dad was for real, and I was like, dang, is he really that good? But I mean, but my dad, I understand now because that was the first sport he ever wanted me to play. Because he, like with me, I ain't gonna lie, my kids, I'm gonna make them play baseball, soccer, and golf. Well, I'm gonna make my kid either play tennis. Well, the thing is, and that's the problem. And that's the problem, and that's the one thing I don't like about the black community is a lot of our parents be forcing us to play those sports, and I'm like, they don't understand. Well, the thing is, yeah, and the thing is with baseball, I'm like, bro, you have to be like, it's a lot different. Like I will say, but it's a lot more people that could have made it. Like just imagine if somebody like Kevin Fulton, instead of choosing basketball his whole life, he played baseball his whole life and was the same level. Well, I'm just saying. Well, Well, Torrance really would have been good. I was talking about that because I'm like, bro, he really could have been a real switch hitter. He was an athlete like that. Like Torrance, one of them dudes. I was like, damn, like. And I mean, I hate to be that guy. I will say he was one of my worst teammates I've ever had in basketball. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with him, bro. No, like, I ain't gonna lie. There was like, so when I had City Stars game, I never forget it. So, and this is why I didn't like. This is why I knew Torrance didn't really fuck with me on the basketball court, because when we played City Stars together, he couldn't grasp the fact that how much better I got. Because from the year before, I was sorry. Like, I was the worst dude on the A team, for sure. Like, I'm talking about, I was worse than Jack. I was just as bad as Jack Hall and a dude named Dylan Brown. I don't know if you know Dylan Brown. But if he went to Nettleton, I don't know if he went 6th or 8th year. But basically, those were the only two people. Like, they were... I was on their level, and I'm like, that was not a good thing. And I was like, the next year I got to be better than that. And next year, when I say I worked that whole off season on post moves, because that year I played in the post. I'd never played post before. I always thought I was gonna be a guard that was gonna be shooting that ball, because that was my game, is to shoot it. Well, it's like it's like the very first shot. What I find funny is the very first shot I took of that season, bucket. Like, I'm talking about bucket. Like, but I mean, me, I always knew what I was gonna be. I was gonna be a jump shooter. I knew my jump shot, because everybody knew I could shoot it. So that season later, I told everybody, because they put me back on the A team, because they swapped me for Jay Campbell. Because Jay Campbell in 6th grade, he originally made the A team, and I made the B team, and I was mad as fuck. Yeah, but it was Torrance's dad's fault, because somebody had to swap teams, and they thought that they knew that if they worst case scenario, they were just gonna push me on the team, and they ended up doing that. And I was mad as hell, because Hurt came to me after that season was over, and he begged me to play on his AAU team. And I was mad as hell, because I was like, damn, if I would have been on his fucking basketball team, I would have actually got to play, because he knew I could shoot. Like, he literally, like, I'm talking about, he really wanted me on his AAU team, because I just didn't give a fuck. I was just like, fuck it, give me the ball. But, like, basically, we started playing City Stars together. And what was funny is, I'm talking about in practice, I'm lighting their ass up. Like, nigga, when I say that shit was bad. Like, I remember there was a play, like, there was one practice, I was just busting everybody's ass. Everybody else in front of me, I think Carl was guarding me the whole practice. I'm talking about cooking. And then Torrance was like, hold on, let me get Jalen. I'm talking about, they threw me the ball. I pump faked his ass. Took 2 dribbles, floater, from, like, the free throw line. I'm talking about, that shit didn't touch none but net. And then, like, Torrance's dad literally stopped the practice. He was so blown away. And what he said to me, and it was hilarious. He looked at me, he's like, Jalen, why ain't you doing none of this in the game? You doing all this stuff in practice. You looking like a superstar in practice, but in the game, it ain't none of that. And I'm like, bro, I don't know. But now that I be looking back at it, I understand why. Like, cause I was dominating practice, but it's because in practice we play half court offense. In the games, these motherfuckers got the ball full speed. Like, some of these motherfuckers ain't never played a basketball game before. Like, half our team never played basketball before. Nah, but what made me the maddest stuff, I never forget the closest game we had. We lost by 3 or 4 or maybe 5. We were down 3 points with the last possession. We had a timeout. We had got out the timeout. Torrance's dad literally was like, all right, Jalen, you feel comfortable taking this last shot? And I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. He's like, you sure? And I'm like, absolutely, I want this last shot. Like, we down 3. Everybody know that ball needed to go to my hands. Everybody there, bro. So what happens is, Carl throwing the ball in. He threw it to Phillip, because Phillip was really the point guard. So, like, I'm looking at Phillip. I come running to get the ball. Torrance went straight to Phillip. Torrance got the ball. I'm talking about this nigga put his head down and attacked the rim. We down 3 with like 10 seconds left. When I say, no, he missed it. And that's what set me off. That shit set me off. I'm like, Torrance, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? You literally threw the game away. Like, I would have rather him shot the jump shot. Like, I never forget in one practice, this nigga, I left his ass, like, it actually was that same practice where he was guarding me, he couldn't do it. So I knew how to guard him. And Torrance, he wasn't no great shooter. Like, Torrance couldn't shoot the ball. He's the best athlete on the court. He was the best athlete on the court. Like, you don't, like, he could play defense, and he gets up and down and plays defense. I'm talking about Jordan. I mean, not Jordan, but nigga, I played like when he got the ball at the 3-point line, I played like 5 feet off of him. I was like, I'm not even guarding that shit, dog. Like if he knocked that shit down, he gonna have to knock that down consistently, bro. I'm like, I'm not even scared. And what was funny, he ended up attempting one. Air ball. I'm talking about I'm rolling. I'm rolling. But everybody, like, that's what I found funny about it, because when I had brought that shit up about the City Stars team, I was telling Jay Sean about it, and even Griffin was like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Jalen Wood going crazy. Like, because I mean, like, I'm telling you, nigga, I just wish you could have been on our team, because our team, we sucked. But I'm talking about me, the whole practice is just me lighting up everybody. Yeah, that summer, like, we're going into 7th. Yeah. Well, I mean, we did kind of. Yeah. No. I feel you, bro. But I'm just saying, like, had you have been there and you would have got to witness this shit, it would have been hilarious. Yeah, heck yeah. I feel you, bro. But it's just, I ain't gonna lie. That's what made 7th grade football fun. Everybody was there. That is the only thing I liked about it. And I mean, that wasn't a bad choice. Like, baseball was dope. Like, I will say. Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie. That's the only thing I hate about baseball is the fact that I didn't play it. Because I'm like, the level of competition you would go against, like, I ain't saying like guys in baseball aren't as good, but the level of athlete that you have to be in baseball is not the same as you would have to be in a basketball or football. Because basketball, that's something you got to be given God-given talent for that. Like with baseball, I've seen. Yeah, exactly. You don't even get a chance unless you handle that ball like a Kyrie or Ice Trey. You gotta have a crazy handle. Like, they say Kyrie that tall. I don't think he that tall. I think he about 6 feet flat. Cause I mean the way he look. Yeah, he is. But I think they got his height way too. Cause I think Trey about 5'9". Like him and Jalen Brunson, They both about the same height. Well, actually, I ain't gonna say Trey 5'9". I think Trey 5'11". Cause they say Jalen Brunson 5'11". And I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think he about 5'11". Like, and that's why I say, what's the name is too? Like, Jalen Brunson. Like that dude. It's just the fact that he's so big. The way he carry, like he don't big. Yeah, he a big ass dude, but like I really like Brunson. Brunson one of my favorite players because he's just a dude. Like I underestimated him when the Knicks. One thing I like about him is the fact. I ain't gonna lie, I don't hate the Knicks as much. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of wish I would have stayed. I wish I would have chose the Knicks instead of Miami, but well. I know, but I'm just saying it's the fact that they got a brighter future. Like they actually, like I ain't gonna lie, everybody's mad that they didn't win a title last year. They ain't pretty. Of course you come back when everybody about to get off. But I ain't gonna lie, I think the Knicks, this might be their best year and their best chance to get a title. Because now you don't got to worry about the Pacers this year. But you still got, Nah, I didn't. What'd he say?
Look,
Oh, okay. What'd you say?
I said, are y'all still on?
Not really.
Are y'all finna get off?
Yeah.
All right, I'll see y'all.
All right. But like with Brunson, the one thing I do like about him is that he a dude. He ain't no dude that's really with the talking. He just wanna hoop. That's the one thing I do like about them dudes. And the Knicks, like they score. I like their team. I like the guys that they got. Like they put a. No. I ain't saying they don't talk trash. I'm saying like he not all out in the media, and that's what I'm saying. Like he ain't all out. Like I ain't gonna lie. Believe it or not, they got. Well, I mean, they fan base is pretty crazy. I ain't gonna lie, but it's New York. Yeah, but that's. I don't even hear people really talk about the Celtics. I just hear everybody talk about. But that's why I say like if I'm being honest, if the Knicks really want a championship run, this might be the best year they could have had to do it. This year right here, because you don't got to worry about Boston, you don't got to worry about Indiana, and more than likely, like the only teams you'll probably have to worry about, I think Cleveland will be up there for sure. Because, I mean, they were good last year. I think this year they're going to be better, and I think they might get. I think they'll actually be better this year. I think the only reason why they really lost to the Pacers is because that one game, it was a crazy inning, and then their team was hurt. I really think they could actually beat the Pacers. As good as the Pacers was, and I'm not trying to take away from them. Like, they did good, but had everybody been healthy, I don't think the Pacers win that series. But that's just me. That's just me. And I don't want to take away from. Plus, those guys, like, I think Evan Mobley, I think he's getting to the point where he's really getting better. Like, I mean, it's going to take guys like 3 or 4 seasons to actually be who they really are. Like, before you can see a guy, like a star player in development, like, well, yeah, but he was also a number 1 option his first year. That's what I'm saying. Like, because I was gonna say some guys they don't. I mean, yeah. I ain't saying Dennis Schroeder wasn't good or nothing. I'm saying it's like some guys they like the situations they go into is better than others. I think with him though now, yeah. I think what his game will be, he's gonna be a guy he's gonna be one of the best back to the basket guys and the best 2-way like, but he's gonna be one of the best 2-way players in the league. Like, but like what I find, like I don't know if people notice this about NBA players, but like you know like how some of them they rookie year they'll be averaging like 19, 20, 21, maybe anywhere from 14 to 16. Like anywhere from 14 to 21 points a game. To me, if I got a rookie, that's what I want them to average their rookie year. Like 14 to, if they're going to be a star player, 14 to 21 points a game. If they the number 1 option. I mean, there's guys that do it. Like LeBron. I mean, most of the guys don't. That's why I say in that range. Because there sometimes will be guys that do, like LeBron. Yeah, he's 7'5". That's why I say with LeBron, it was kind of weird. Like, that's why I say I don't get how people hate LeBron so much. Because I'm like, bro, when y'all really look at what the dude had to overcome to be great, like, it's kind of ridiculous. Him and Kobe are the only people that they actually compared to Jordan that actually lived up to the hype. Well, that's the thing. Like, that's why I say, like, I don't like when people compare LeBron to Jordan because I'm like, they're not the same kind of player. Like, LeBron is he's more of a Magic Johnson that's mixed with a Michael Jordan. That's why I say, like, when you look at him, he's a guy that can, like, LeBron. But like, what I say, the reason why I say, like, with him, though, I think rookies, like if you're comparing all of them rookie years, I think like him and Kobe's rookie year, I think he was closer to Jordan just because of how his game was, how Jordan, like when Jordan first came in the league, how he was flying in the air. Who? Kobe really didn't play. He really didn't even play. He really, it was like the end of his second season, really the third season. But I will say it's because of the team they had. They did have a good Lakers team. Like, that Lakers team was crazy. Like, they had Glenn Rice, Eddie Jones. No. That was a whole new, it was pretty much a whole new team. Yeah, because what they did, they had guys, like, they had a bunch of solid guys, like, real deal NBA All-Star level players. Well, that's when they had got Shaq, because Shaq was their superstar. They had stars, they just didn't have they didn't have a second superstar. Like, they had Eddie Jones, Glenn Rice. Well, the thing is, they didn't even want to get rid of Shaq. Shaq just wanted money, so he left and went to LA. That's really what happened right there. Because they never wanted to actually leave Shaq because, well, yeah, they wasn't happy about it because, well, yeah, because they were like, man, we could have did that with Penny. Like, him and Penny. Well, the thing is, I will say with them, like, I will say with Dwight, if Dwight would have came a little bit sooner, if they would have got Dwight sooner, I think they would have been a lot. He could have actually won something. But like if he would have got I wish prime Dwight got to actually play with prime T-Mac. Because I think Dwight would actually if Dwight would have got to play in that 2009 championship with the prime T-Mac on his team, they won. They're beating Kobe now. I ain't gonna lie. They would. Because T-Mac was gonna match Kobe. That was the thing, and that was gonna be the game changer. And Dwight was gonna do what he do. Like I think Dwight, to me, I think he's the most underrated center of all time. Like, the fact that he's not on the top 75 list, but they got Patrick Ewing on it is crazy to me. Like, I got in an argument with this old head because he tried to say that Patrick Ewing was better than Dwight, and I'm like, bro, Patrick Ewing has done nothing better than Dwight. Absolutely nothing. I mean, it's a lot of franchises like that. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, he's gonna make the Hall of Fame because I ain't gonna lie. The Basketball Hall of Fame is pretty easy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Because he's had seasons. Well, I was gonna say he's a double guy for a career. He's for sure going to the Hall of Fame. It's not even gonna be close. Like with the NBA's Hall of Fames, if Manu Ginobili can get in the Hall of Fame, anybody can get in there. I'm just gonna be real. Probably, but the thing is with the level. Well, actually, no. I think it might be Lou Williams. It might be Lou Will. Either him, I think it's him or Jamal Crawford. Lou Will or Jamal Crawford. Because them two, they were truly, to me, I think they were the two best six-mans because they could average 20. Like, they were averaging 20 off the bench when they was doing. I think Sean Livingston should be in that category, too. Lou. Yeah. Like, I will say, damn, now that you bring up six mans of the years, what's the name? They signed them one too. Speaking of the Knicks, your boys, they got Jordan Clarkson. I ain't gonna lie. I think Jordan Clarkson is exactly what they needed. I mean, he's not gonna be a star player. He's just gonna be a six man, a guy that can score for them off the bench. Well, the thing is, nah, he averaged like 18, like Jordan Clarkson off the bench. I ain't gonna lie. Off the bench, he could do that. I ain't gonna lie, cause he gonna get all the shots. They don't, cause McBride was the best bench player for the Knicks last year. That's why they suck, cause he was averaging like 3 points. I think it'll be pretty similar. Cause like what they did last year really worked. That's what I would do. I would stick to what I did last year. I ain't gonna lie though. To be fair though, they like those games. They really all they games they lost against Indiana was kind of wild endings. Like that one with Naismith hitting 5 threes at the end. That shit was ridiculous. Like this motherfucker was just pulling up. Like I'm like, what the fuck? Nigga didn't do nothing. And then all of a sudden Halliburton, like he went for the layup. Mikal Bridges pokes the ball loose. This motherfucker decides, you know what? I'm finna fucking say fuck it, game it from the 3. Ran to the 3-point line, foot on the line. Which one are you talking about? No, I was talking about. I was talking about the one at the top of the key, like when it was the 2-pointer. Yeah, like that one. Yeah, that one was crazy because I was watching that shit live with Jay Sean, and I just went crazy. Cause I was like, oh, he made it. Oh my God. And he was like doing the choke, and I'm like, wait, was that a 3? Because for a second I was like, man, ain't no way that was a 3, because I thought it was a 2 off the rip. I'm like, bro, his foot had to be on the line. And they went back and looked at it, and I'm like, oh shit, okay. And then when they got them boys in overtime, I'm like, damn. And I sat there and I was telling Jay Sean, I'm like, bro, I think the Knicks are the better team, but I think the Pacers might win the series because the Knicks are probably gonna go in there like, oh, they ain't gonna beat us. They're not good for real because they the underdogs. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't like that he did that, but at the same time I understood because I think, but the thing is, it didn't, I say it like this, they had a better chance doing that, winning like that, than they would playing their bench because their bench, they wasn't getting nothing from their bench. And that's why I say Clarkson this year is exactly what they needed because now you got a guy off the bench that can give you a guaranteed 15 a night. So now you don't have to worry about that big gap when all your starters is resting. And like, or when they double teaming Cat when Jalen Brunson on the bench, or when they double teaming Brunson when Cat on the bench. I ain't gonna lie though, I will say though, I do think they're gonna be tough. I think y'all will be tough too. I think Miami, we're gonna be in the playoffs. I don't think we'll be that good. Well, that's what I'm saying. We'll be like one of them teams. Actually, no. I think we'll be a 5th seed. I'm calling it. Low key. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. This is like the perfect year for us to be decent. We actually got a solid roster. We're not gonna win a title, but we can at least. I'm gonna say sleep on them. I ain't gonna lie. I think the team that's really being slept on is the Pistons, Detroit. I think Detroit is the team that's slept on. Cause I ain't gonna lie, JB Bickerstaff, he's the best coach in the league. He should have won Coach of the Year. Yeah. And my thing is with JB Bickerstaff, bro, he put them. They went from a team that wasn't winning any type of games to. Yeah, and what's crazy though, I knew that this was gonna kind of happen though, because they were losing a lot of close ass games, like games at the end. They were losing games because they just couldn't close. Well, the thing is with Cade, if he just wasn't hurt all the time, like what hurt him that one season, like his second year, he got hurt, and I was like, damn, it was something like that. But I already knew Cade was good. But I already knew Cade was going to be a nice guy, a nice player. He actually turned out to be better than I thought. Because I thought he was going to be a guy that's 25, 7 and 7. Dude ended up being like 27, 7 and 8, or 8 and 8, or something like that, or 8 and 6. He had actually nice numbers. I'm like, damn. But I mean, because he's a big point guard. I think in the West, I think the Spurs, I think they're going to make a move. I think they need to make a move with one of those guards. They gonna have to ship one of them dudes out. I think what they need to do, they need to ship Castle out. Like I ain't gonna lie, because he's not better than Harper or De'Aaron Fox, and my thing with him is I don't even think he's that damn good. I don't think he's good. He got Rookie of the Year, but I still think he's trash. Huh? And speaking of rookies, I'm like, and this is why I say certain guys go into way better situations. If Don Connect would have been on the Spurs, I guarantee he would have put up way better numbers than Castle did. And that's a fact. I know. And I still didn't even think he was that good, man. I'm like, bro, you're not better than De'Aaron Fox, and you're definitely not better than Doe. I agree. I didn't think he was that good. I ain't gonna lie. My problem with that rookie class, though, and it's what I hate about the NBA, is what they do. They want to push the international stuff. The international players are better, and I'm like, no. They need to stop with that mentality. Exactly. Like, and that's why I'm like, bro. And what I hate is that this draft this year, it had like 5 guys. If they would have been drafted last year, one of them would have went number 1. For sure. I think, or Ace Bailey, any of them dudes, man. I think with him, with Ace Bailey, I think he got put on the wrong damn team. I feel bad for him because he really wanted to be in Brooklyn or Washington because he had some sponsors that he lost because of where he got drafted. I'd be mad, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'd be mad too. It's just that's the place no NBA player really wants to get drafted. That's why I think they didn't get the number 1 pick. I think Cooper Flagg probably threatened the NBA and said, "Hey, if y'all." Yeah, and I guarantee he said if Utah gets the number 1 pick, I'm gonna stay in college. That's probably what he said. I guarantee you, he told somebody. He had him or an agent probably said. So they probably gave him choices for a destination that he would go to, and he probably like, I have no clue. I think the main reason why they did that is because the Mavs fans probably threatened to boycott the NBA for the Luka trade. I mean, yeah, I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying the NBA probably did that. It's a business move. I know. I'm saying though they probably just didn't want to deal with that stuff with the NBA, so they probably were just like, you know what, we'll give y'all the number 1 pick, so everybody can at least not be as mad. Well, it'll be like basically like, so what they feel like is because of what happened. I ain't gonna lie, hear me out. Now that you bring up Zion, I really would kind of like to see him in Atlanta. I ain't gonna lie, I don't think he'd be a fat nigga no more. Well, I mean, yeah, I get that, but I will say at least the Hawks would be jumping though. They'd be good for sure. I know, but I'm saying with Zion would bring, like, Zion's a bigger name. You got more fans. He played more with y'all though. I ain't gonna lie. I think Zion be capping where he be injured. I just think he never wanted to be in New Orleans. Like, I think half of them injuries that they say he got is cap. Now the ones where he might have got hurt for real, I get those. But them little nicks that he got, I'm like, them bullshit ass injuries. He just faking being hurt because he don't want to play in New Orleans. But nobody's trading for him. Oh, y'all gonna get the New Orleans one, yeah. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I don't think they'll be any good. I don't think they'll suck that bad. The Milwaukee, because they still got Giannis. I mean, even as bad as they are, they're still gonna be in the playoffs. Well, that's fair. If you're talking about that, yeah, that's fair. I will say though, it's still crazy though about the Mavs though. The number one pick, like, come on, that's 100% rigged. What would you do if they both teams played each other in the finals? I bet you'd be like, what the hell? I know you'd be mad as hell. I bet you'd be like, wow, of course these two teams are in the finals. Man, them niggas traded for Steph Curry. Man, I ain't gonna lie. You want to know a team I don't think is gonna be good this year, but everybody thinks that they are? Well, I don't think anybody really thinks they'll be that good. But I agree. I 100% agree. They do need to do that. Houston. Yep. I think they'll probably make it to the second round if that. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a Min Thompson. Unless they pay Van Fleet. If they got Van Fleet, then never mind. But a facilitator? Oh yeah, that's what he is. That's what he is. But Min Thompson can't shoot for real. I think his brother, I ain't gonna lie, this might be a hot take. I think Ausar is the better one. Because Ausar, his offensive game, he can kind of shoot the ball. Min Thompson can't shoot worth a damn. Like, I'm like, God damn. Both of y'all suck at shooting the basketball. It drives me crazy. Well, that's the thing about Ausar. Ausar is actually, he's going to be a 3-and-D wing guy. Like, he's going to be... I think Ausar will definitely, like, to me personally, I think he'll be the better player. But I think Min Thompson will probably put up better numbers. I doubt it. Because I ain't going to lie, even with training under people, jump shot, like shooting the ball, that's something most people either have, like they learn, you got to learn that shit when you young. I ain't going to lie. Luckily for me, I was one of them dudes, I naturally was able to just shoot the ball. I don't really know how to explain it. I just picked up a basketball and shot it. And I just... Because that's why I say... Because, like, with me... Yeah, it's like... Because, like, with playing basketball, like, with me, shooting the ball... Like, I remember Griffin was like, man, like, he was telling me Kevin Fulton was a better shooter than me. I'm like, bro, no, not a shooter. And I'm like, he fixed his jump shot. It's better. But I'm like, Kevin is a better basketball player than me. I'm not going to ever deny that. Like, he is. I played with him. I played against him. I seen it firsthand. I know how good he is. Way better than I ever was. But I was telling Griffin, I'm like, shooting the basketball, it's not even close. Like, I was like, I hate to be that guy. It's not even close. None of those niggas was shooting the ball like me. Now, they all were better and they could average more points and shit. I ain't denying that. But if, let's say we all shoot 10 threes a game, I'm shooting the highest percentage. I'm shooting 40 to 50%. Like me, I was one of them niggas that, like, fuck it. You left me open, hand down, man down. I'm gonna make you pay for that shit, man. Oh, like, I remember one dude, like, we were playing in the church gym. It was me, Jordan, and, like, some randoms. And, like Jordan threw me the ball. This dude was just like, dude wouldn't even guard me. He completely disrespected me. I took a dribble. I'm like, man, what? He like, bro, can't shoot for real. I'm like, what? Took a dribble. Shooter. Bang. Knocked that bitch down in the corner. So then Jordan threw me the ball again. The dude was like, oh, that was luck. He ain't making two in a row. I shot that one. Bang! Next time I get the ball, nigga had all of a sudden face guard now. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I never forget. Nigga, did I ever tell you about the time I was playing against Darius? Like, Darius was trying to guard me, and I fucking pulled. Yeah, I pulled the damn logo shot, and he was like, what the fuck? And ever since then, like, whenever I play basketball against Darius, this nigga's face guard. Like, he's all in my grill. I'm like, damn, nigga, let me get a little bit of space. And he's like, hell nah, because you gonna make that motherfucker. I'm like, man. Like, I'm like, bro, playing against Darius, no, that should be funny as hell. I'm still tripping, though. Like, what made me so mad? Nigga, tell me why this nigga Lala gonna try to say in 7th grade he was a better basketball player than me. I'm like, boy, Lala, you ain't even close. I'm like, Lala, you can't guard me. There's nothing, like at that time, like, I'm like, bro, I had post moves. I used to have post moves and shit like that. Like, I was one of those unorthodox ass basketball players because I was always able to shoot, but I developed the post game because I started out in the post, so I had to learn how to do it and just to never even need it. But I mean, I was just glad I had it because I was one of them dudes, I just want to hoop. Like, I was one of them dudes, like, whenever we weren't in a team setting, like, we were in practice, I was hooping just as good as everybody else. Like, we ran a scrimmage, or I was hooping. It's just, when it came down to the actual games, I didn't get the chances. Like, I will say, out of all the teammates I done played with, Kayvon was my favorite basketball teammate, hands down. It's not even close. Just because every time, like, that nigga did not give a fuck about basketball. When we were playing, me and him, we wasn't getting no type of minutes, but we was at every game, and we was always sitting and just watching that hoe, and we was just riding that bitch together, boy. Came on my dog for that, bro. Me, him, Nathaniel, Lewis Bowles, Big Ronnie, Tristan. You remember the white Tristan, the one that used to date Faith? Yeah, bro. Like, it would always be us on the bench because none of us, like, because what's crazy is, when Cortez had got kicked off the team, I was starting. I'm like, bro, I was starting for like a little bit. Cortez came back. I damn near barely played the rest of the season. Like, I'm talking about, bro. Like, and I even told Marion, I was like, Marion, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, because he was talking about how nobody really passed him the ball. And I told Marion, I'm like, I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. If I get that motherfucker, you ain't getting the ball. You better go rebound. And I told him, I'm like, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't get enough PT. I gotta shoot that motherfucker when I touch it. But the best part about Kayvon didn't even want to shoot the motherfucker. Like, every game, Kayvon touched that motherfucker. I'm talking about, if he saw me open, he throwing that bitch to me every time. Every time. I mean, I'm talking about that shit never failed. Like, there was one game, I was ball hogging so much, like, well, not that game, but that whole season. Like, every time Tristan passed me the ball, I shot it. I ain't even gonna lie to you, nigga. I damn near shot that bitch every time. So, like, Kayvon had the ball. He threw that bitch to me. And my feet set. It's hand down, man down, 3-point time. Tristan's right next to me, and he's looking for the ball. And Kayvon saw both of us, and he threw it straight to me. And I'm like, yes, sir. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to pass this one. I passed that bitch to Tristan. And I'm like, he better make that motherfucker, otherwise he never touching that bitch again. He ended up making it. Yeah, he made it. He made it because I was finna be mad as hell. Speaking of that, it's fucking Jose's birthday. I just realized that. Today. Hell yeah, I'm sure we're finna get off too. But I see you though, bro. Alright.